potential blower. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. Now, here's Mitchell. Allen outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They grab their own miss. And a wide-open look for Bane. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mitchell against Bane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Memphis is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 37 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
For 3, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Outside for Jackson. No good on the 3. Cavaliers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The wide open shot from Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And it's all knotted up.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Here's Edey. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Allen right side. Edey with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Now, here's Strus. And another miss by Cleveland.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Here's Edey, and stolen by Mobley. Pass to Strus. Here's Allen. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Morant, the bounce pass. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from deep. Memphis the rebound. Aldama finds Bane. Here's Edey, covered by Okoro. Goes up with it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that with shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley's checked in for Allen. Javonte Green comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Now here's Okoro. No good, unable to end this run.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Heaney. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Grizzlies out in front. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Clark. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kennard in at the 2. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Clark after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. The 3 off the left rim and out. The Cavaliers trail by 7, and the wide open shot from Green. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Here's Aldama, covered by Okoro, and then Clark slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Jerome. Green inside. Kennard covering. Hunter on the wing. Offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pippen with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, Okoro with it. Sinks the triple. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Kennard's shot is off. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Max Strus is checked in for Mobley. Mitchell comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Green. Now here's Morant. And they double up Morant. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Where there's a lot of emphasis on 3-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Wells' shot is good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Mitchell, a screen on Clark. For three, Hunter. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. With the step back. Now, here's Morant for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Pass to Aldama. Now Bain fires the 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Mitchell in the corner. Shoots the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Desmond Bain really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Morant finds Bain. A 3-ball. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Edey. Sweet little floater. Edey's got 9.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Allen outside. Garland kicks to Mobley. Garland the pass to Mobley. A 3-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Edey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Good on both. And here are the Cavaliers now. Mitchell outside. Oh, good on the triple.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Edey. Takes the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Great D that time from Bain. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Morant against Drews. Wells wide open. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. A basket good off the assist from Allen. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Pass to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. The 3 from Morant. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 8 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Morant against Garland. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Morant with a wide open look. Moves back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Memphis leading by 9. Bain with it. Garland picks him up. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Allen, a screen on Morant. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Wells. To the paint. Here's Edey. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. Back to Garland. To the wing right side. Allen kicks to Strus. For 3, Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. To the left wing. Here's Edey. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Memphis also making some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant.
Man, the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's Edey. Shoots over Mobley. And he can't bank that one in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Wells. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama at the 4.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Right wing from outside the arc. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Bain.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Stolen by Garland. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jerome. Second chance shot. In deep. Hunter drops it in.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Payne for 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Bain passes to Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the the Grizzlies leading by 13. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Jared Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Edey's checked in for Memphis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. 3-pointer kept alive.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives them so much room to operate on the offensive end.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Edey, guarded by Garland. Edey gets the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Puts up a 3, and the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Mobley, he's checked in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Morant kicks to Bain. Launches it. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And he makes the first. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Mobley. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Green, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. And again, it's Cleveland. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th. Kennard for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. From deep, Green hits it from 3-point range.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Kennard's shot is off. And here are the Cavaliers, trailing here by 8. Green, no luck. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. There's Jerome, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He makes the 2nd free throw, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he nails the 3rd. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. The 3 from Morant. The Cavaliers pull it in. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And Payne launches it from deep. It's good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Pass to George. Now Embiid. Back to George. Now Embiid. The three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Strus with it. Back to Garland. Allen with a screen on Oubre. Garland, the pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Three-pointer Embiid. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The three from Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Strus against Maxey. It's stolen by Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
And he took off like a jet. Maxey, he's got some afterburners.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
George, no good. The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Oubre passes to George. From outside the arc, gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Embiid, a screen on Garland. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. George finds Oubre. Here's Grimes. The kick out to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball. Here's the pick. Pass to Garland. It's stolen by Oubre. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. George feels it out a bit. Out to Oubre. Down low. Maxey on the wing. The 3 is up. It's the trifecta. Maxey's got 6.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Maxey passes to George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
George against Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Grimes. Yet to see a basket. Takes it inside. Out to Oubre. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The rebound by Allen.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Tricky move by Mitchell with the pump fake, baiting the defender.
A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Allen, and Jerome subbed in for Garland. The Sixers trailing. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards can't hit. Mitchell against Embiid. Back to Mitchell. 4-3. And here's Hunter for 3. No good there. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cleveland on. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
They've got DeAndre Hunter. Ty Jerome is out there with Javonte Green. Then there's Okoro, and it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's McCain, Green covering. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game. Strus, he's checked in for Green.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 1.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now here's Strus, tightly guarded. Jerome passes to Okoro. And stolen by Edwards. Here's McCain. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. McCain's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
What is going on right now?
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's McCain. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Cleveland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Pass to Embiid. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And Embiid throws it down.
You see that? That's called mobility, people. Embiid just moves with such effortless fluidity when he's attacking the cup. It's crazy.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. And Cleveland has possession. 3-point lead. And here's Hunter from the arc. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Here's McCain. Off target with the 3. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in, kicks it to George. There's the 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt, or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Takes a three. Paul George pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oubre passes to George. Maxey with a screen on Mobley. George's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Hunter the screen. Now Garland. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. 50 seconds left in the first half. Maxey against Hunter. Here's Grimes. Driving inside. Outside Oubre. Stolen by Strus. He launches a three. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. The kick out to Maxey. Fires from deep. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
14 foul. Substitution.
Here's Garland. 6 points for him. Outside for Mitchell. And here's Strus outside. Doesn't go for him. George outside. And he drives in. Here's Grimes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So the clock runs out with the score top. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art. And it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Mobley outside. Outside Garland. 5 to shoot. From deep, Strus, the steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Screen by Embiid. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Three-pointer Embiid. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. The three from Mitchell. Kept alive. Pass to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From deep, Strus nails it from 3. Strus has got 6.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Outside Oubre. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. George with it. Strus covering. George passes to Oubre. Back to George. Outside Oubre. Three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 3. To the middle. Intercepted. Here's Embiid. Kicks it to George. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Embiid, a screen on Mobley. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Embiid. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. For 3, Maxey. He drops it from range. He's got 9.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Embiid with it. Picked up by Allen. For 3, Maxey. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Strus. Launches it. Allen finds Strus. Allen a screen. Jacks up a 3. Strus with the bucket. Strus has got 6 here in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Strus up top. Mitchell, a screen on Oubre. Strus the pass to Mitchell. Fires from the corner. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
The control and precision of Mitchell's jumpers. Oh, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Maxey attacking. Here's Yabusele. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Garland. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 3-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
They set the pick. Embiid into the lane. For 3, Maxey fires in the triple. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Darius Garland. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Wade in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Hunter for 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Strus outside. Sinks the tray. Strus has got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Wade.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Pass to Strus. The three. The kick to Hunter. The three is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass. And they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Okiki's checked in for Wade. Allen, he's checked in for Okiki. Here's Butler. Here's Yabusele. On target from range. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Jerome passes to Strus. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. The 76ers also with a sub. Lowry's checked in. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Allen, left side. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. Out left to the wing. Lowry against Garland. Out to Mobley. Fires the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's McCain. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And now the Sixers on the break. George for 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Here's McCain. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness. When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Pass to Lowry. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
The Sixers lead by 7. Here's Yabusele. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, huge bucket. That man is fearless.
Now Embiid. Launches a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's the 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Oh, got a piece of it. So it's Philadelphia now. 4-point game. Pass to McCain. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers making a change here.
76ers substitution.
George against Strus. Embiid, a screen on Strus. For three, George.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
From deep. Grimes' shot is off. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Back to Allen. Pass to Garland. And here's Mitchell. Cash. And that one brings them within one. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Morant with a wide-open look. And a miss there on the triple. Grimes passes to Oubre. Here's the 3. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Now Embiid. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Edey. Hands it from downtown.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Maxey. Good on the triple.
Big time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. A shot by Wells, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And that one's good, George.
Man, you've got to like the way George puts the right touch and art on his shots from deep. He's an outstanding shooter from range.
And another miss by Memphis.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Connects from 3-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Off target from outside.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
From deep, George. They get the rebound. Oubre outside. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Maxey. Here's Edey. Over Embiid. Edey can't hit. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Now Embiid. Paul George missing from long range. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Drains the 3-pointer.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Embiid's shot is good.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Pulls it up. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. The 76ers leading by 6. Morant with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Payne, no good. Maxey on the wing. Shoots over Morant. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bain looking around. Here's Edey. Over George. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And Jaren Jackson picks up a foul. That's his first foul. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Clark against Embiid. Spins. Shot from the wing. They get it back. Out to Edwards. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Kennard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in, and then for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Here's Bain. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Grizzlies with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Grimes. Oh, trying for it. The 76ers again can't hit it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
For 3, Oubre. Another miss by Philadelphia. Memphis has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. A shot by Wells, no good. Philadelphia shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Pass to Yabusele. Launches a 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4 to stop the drought. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's for 3, Oubre. And Pippen pulls it down. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Bain passes to Jackson. From deep three-point territory. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Bain for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Pippen. This one for 3. Oubre can't get it to go. So it's the Grizzlies now. There's the steal. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. They set the screen. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And for Memphis, they're shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Jackson has the open look. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone. Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And it's Morant in for Pippen.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handling. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands. And most times, it's pretty good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
George looking over the floor. And that one released in time, but no good. It's a tie game in Memphis. And now we'll send it over to... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Morant. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
George against Morant. Pass to Bane. For the lead. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bane's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Maxey kicks to Embiid. The 3, good for Embiid.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
He gets that one. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. George with no one around. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter, because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
And it's Morant missing. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. The tray. They get it back. Embiid finds George. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. And here is Wells. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. The long distance 3 is buried. Morant's got 8 points.
And now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
The shot by George, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Wells kicks to Jackson. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. And the 76ers also making a change. Yabusele, he's checked in for George. The 76ers trail by 4. Yabusele passes to Oubre. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Jackson. Yabusele kicks to Oubre for three. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Edey. Over Embiid. Out to Morant. Maxey against Bain. Corner shot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Maxey's got his second bucket of the game to go. The three from Morant. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Maxey. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
The three from Morant. Traps in the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Maxey passes to Oubre. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Edey. Now here's Bain. From past the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Pass to Edey. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jacks up a three. Misses the tray. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Philadelphia ahead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Pippen. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Pippen with the wide open look. From outside off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Embiid from outside. Three-pointer, Butler. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 5 assists in the game. Lets it go from the wing, and he swishes it right through.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good from outside. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Bain passes to Clark. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's McCain. Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
For the 3, another 3 for Philadelphia.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
Pippen can't hit. The 76ers leading by 3. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Clark. Butler kicks to Edwards. No good with the triple. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. A three, and Wells the bucket on the assist by Clark. Wells has got it all tied up now for Memphis.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Edwards dishes to Embiid, and the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Jackson a screen on Maxey. Morant finds Bain. Here's Edey, guarded by Embiid, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Paul George with the steal. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop. Oh, it just pounded in! Pounded in!
How about that?
Here's Morant, and Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers lead. Pass to Grimes. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Edey. Wells gets to Morant. Now here's Wells. He's covered by Maxey. Payne for three. Rebound by the 76ers.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And that one's good. Maxey.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
A three from Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Out to Morant. From deep. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Pass to George. From the arc. Edey with the rebound.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Tipped away. Here's Grimes. Fade away. Edey with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
And Morant gets it to go. Maxey with it. Now here's George. Offline. So Philadelphia wins it. They seem to relish their role. All right, David, thank you.
but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Strus in at the 3. Allen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the break. And here's Strus outside. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Drains the triple.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And here's Morant outside. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Beyond the arc. Mitchell misses. First quarter, just over a minute played. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
Thanks for that, Allie. Got it.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Allen, right side. The rebound by Edey.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Picked his pocket. For the finish. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Mobley on a screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Mitchell. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 6. Allen outside. From deep, Mobley. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Grizzlies trail by 4. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. From behind the arc. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
He buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Mobley, a screen on Bane. Mitchell into the lane. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. Garland finds Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Offensive board. From downtown, Memphis with a rebound. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Back to Moran. Three-pointer. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
The Cavs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Allen with a screen on Bain. This one for 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 15.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
On the wing, Bain. Checked by Mitchell. Morant looking for an opening. For 3. No luck on that one. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Grizzlies trail by 4. Kennard way outside. Cavaliers with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Kennard can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 7. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Mobley finds Hunter. Okoro outside. Pass to Jerome. Back to Okoro. Here's Jerome. Count it. And now a 12-point Cleveland lead. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And that comes off the assist by Green. Jerome's got 7 points for the quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Outside Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here comes Cleveland. It's been 13 unanswered for him. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Pippen. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Pippen's got 6.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
A different look for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Okoro, and Darius Garland subbed in for Green. Garland, the pass to Strus. Hunter with the ball, defended by Jackson. Back to Strus, fires for three. Clark grabs the board.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the basket by Bane.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Mobley outside. The three. The shot that time not on target. Grizzlies trail by 12. Left side Bane. From behind the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jerome. Nice form on the 20-footer. Jerome's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Bane. Bane with another miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Kicks it out to Jackson. This one for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Jerome on the wing. From deep, Strus. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Pippen. Back to Jackson. Got it up. And so it's Cleveland. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. Bane, the pass to Jackson. From 18 feet away, the rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Morant. Outside Bane. There's the 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Cavaliers lead by 17. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Pulls it from the corner. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Morant elevates at the rim.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Here's Edie. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 17.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids. Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The free throw drops for Morant. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Wells. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Wells has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Mobley passes to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a three. On the wing, Mitchell. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Wells. Outside for Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
Pass to Wells, and here's Bain. Outside for Morant. Fires it. Strus the pass to Mitchell. Over Bain. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Grizzlies trail by 8. Right wing. Outside Morant from deep three-point land. Cavaliers with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Garland. Now here's Allen. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Back to Allen. Allen with a screen on Morant. The three from Mitchell. The rebound by Edey. Morant against Strus. Fires the three. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The three from Mitchell. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What?
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 11. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Desmond Bain, Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
From deep, Bain. They get the rebound. Clark for three. Wells, that's good.
Hey, but D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
The Cavaliers lead by 10. Takes a step back. Here's Garland. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Pass to Bain. Launches a three. That doesn't go either for Bain.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Jerome, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Aldama, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. They get it back. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Grizzlies trail by 12. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Up top, Aldama. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Garland.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Cleveland again missing. Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. From deep, Morant. Yes! A Morant 3! Cleveland leading by 9. Here's Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop on top. Hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, and he pulls the string on you.
The Cavs have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. The 3 is up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:56 left in the fourth. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Tough point from Ja.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
The 3 from Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 16 in the second half.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
From deep, picked it out of midair. There's Jackson with the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
And you know his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And it's Cleveland with another.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Cavaliers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs, and any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 9. The offensive rebound. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They led by as many as 18. Launches it. Outside for Mitchell. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Launches it from deep. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the small forward position.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Strus. And it's George missing. Mitchell in the corner. Three-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey looking it over. About 1 minute into the first quarter. He had a nice open look right there.
Now, he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Strus passes to Garland. Back to Strus. Clock at 6. Mitchell. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Doors, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
2 points, that one goes.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor him.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Mitchell. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. And here is Strus. 6 to shoot. Mitchell sets the screen for Strus. Fires for 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Grimes. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Paul George with the steal. Embiid inside the line. And he overshot that one, missing. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Garland with it, now defended by Embiid. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
So both teams making some changes here. Kicks it out to Maxey. There's the screen. Pass to McCain. Takes a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get a hand on it. The wide open look here for Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
It's George on the wing. Fires from deep. It's deflected. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Over to the wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Edwards. From downtown, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. To the wing on the left. Here's McCain. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Hunter. He's out there with Mobley. Green is out there with Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. Here's Embiid driving the lane. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Hunter, the pass to Jerome. Back to Hunter. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's McCain. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Hunter. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Mobley kicks to Green. Here's Jerome. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the corner. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 5. Fires the 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Evans. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. And then for Cleveland, Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Green. Hunter for 3. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's McCain. Another 3 for Philadelphia. You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Embiid drives in. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. And now a 4-point 76ers lead. He takes it in, kicks it out to Mitchell. And they get it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Strus against George. Pass to Grimes. It's stolen by Strus. There's the triple. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
Back to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
George against Garland. George, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Thompson. And it's Mobley in for Hunter.
In for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Right side George. Pass to Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Garland. The offensive rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
On the wing, Mitchell. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He's off on the second. Strus with it. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Good on the second free throw. It's George on the wing. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. So thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Paul George really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got Tyrese Maxey. And Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Mitchell passes to Strus. To the middle, kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Embiid from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 8.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Here's Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell right side to the inside. Pass to Strus. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep. And Embiid pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Oubre, no one around him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Garland with it. Maxey covering. Allen at the screen for Strus. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Three-pointer by Embiid. Here's George. Beyond the arc. Embiid, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Strus. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. 7 points in the game.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Cleveland also making a change. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Embiid. Pass to Yabusele. Latrey drills it from outside. Yabusele's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the three off target.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Yabusele. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's the three. Pass to Hunter. Fades. And they get it back. Garland with it. And here is Hunter. Allen, a screen on Embiid. And that one's good. Hunter.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Out to the right wing. Embiid kicks to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Back to Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. Fires the three. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
A different look now for Cleveland. Okoro, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Green comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Hunter, the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Hunter's got 11.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Green inside. Here's Mobley. Off target from three-point range. It could go. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for the 76ers. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Wade out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The 76ers leading by 5. For a three, Edwards. That shot missing. There's Okeke, defended by Butler. The three from Garland. Drills the three-pointer.
No shot is outside my range, or so Darius Garland believes.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Here's McCain. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's picked off. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got himself on the board with 3 there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
There's Embiid. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Thompson. Garland with it. Butler covering. The 3, Hunter. Knocked away.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
So both teams changing it up here. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Philadelphia foul. Quicken drawing. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Mobley wide open. Misses the 3. It's stolen by Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy. You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Grimes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 7.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Maxey passes to George. And here's Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Outside, Maxey. Now here's Embiid. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The fadeaway. Mobley kicks to Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Strus passes to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
Outside for George. Good. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Mitchell up top. Offensive rebound. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
George passes to Grimes. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. "26 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Maxey with the screen on Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Outside, George. Bullseye!
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And regular. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
We've got Joel Embiid, Oubre out there with George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Oubre with the steal. In the corner, George with it. From the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The 3 from Garland. Offensive rebound. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Mobley looking it over. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mobley's got the first basket here in overtime for the Cavs. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Oubre outside. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 1.
This guy just plays with such a rhythm and timing. Kelly Oubre knows how to get himself going on the offensive end.
Mitchell finds Strus. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 24 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Garland. Mitchell sets the screen for Strus. Garland left side. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Embiid with a screen on Strus. The shot by George, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. For the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Embiid, the pass to Grimes. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And Mitchell drops them both.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they...
guard matchup.
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
Morant, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Knocks it down from distance.
What a pass from Moran. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Maxey passes to George. Knocks down the triple. George has got 6 points.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Bain, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Maxey. And it's Bain with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Connects from downtown.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And another 3 for Memphis.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Maxey passes to George. Up top, Oubre. Back to George. 4-3. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's George. He's got 6. That one falls.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Bain. He has 6. Kicks it out to Jackson. Wells, the pass to Jackson. No good from outside. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Grimes. Left side Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Jackson. Pass to Embiid. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Maxey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's George. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jackson. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Bain. Jackson outside. It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. The finish! And the jam by George.
And it all comes together because George is a team player. He works so hard to support the play on the floor and be where he's needed to be for his team.
Morant, no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Memphis ahead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the force line. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Here's Pippen. Kennard on the wing. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
76ers trail by 7. Edwards, a pass to Embiid. Butler with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. The shot by Butler, no good. Memphis has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Jackson can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's McCain. By Aldama. That one goes. Count it.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler.
Substitution on the court.
Embiid, high post. Working on Clark. Embiid, a screen on Bane. And stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. The three. And again, Memphis no good. The Sixers trailing. Oubre on the wing from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got 6 points.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Pippen pass to Bane. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. They set the pick. No good from the wing. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. They get it back. Pass to Wells. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Jackson for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis. And the 76ers shooting 41% in this game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of this one. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
And Morant gets it to go.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Bane. Maxey, that's good.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
And here's Morant outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. And George with the basket on the assist by Maxey. George has got 13.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Here's Yabusele. No made baskets yet. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Bane. Sends it home from three-point land. 20 seconds left in the first half. George outside. From the arc. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Snatched up. Pass to Wells. From deep, Morant. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead, up 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
To the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Morant against Maxey. Pass to Jackson. Now Bane. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And Morant laces the triple. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
Three-pointer Embiid. Oh, look at the range. Joel is good for 3.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. From deep, Bane. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
Grimes, the pass to Embiid. That one's good. This game is all even.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. George for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, Morant sinks it from distance. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
With the defense geared to challenge Morant at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
And it's Maxey missing. Memphis leading by 3. Beyond the arc. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. For 3, George. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 21.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Morant against Maxey. Pass to Wells. Now Morant. Takes a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. For 3, Maxey. They get it again. Outside Oubre. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Maxey against Morant. Outside Bane. From downtown. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Bane. Here's McCain, hounded by Morant. Pass to Edwards. They set a pick. The fadeaway. It's tipped and stolen by Clark. Here's Pippen. Here's the three. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's McCain. The three ball. Counted from distance. McCain's got 5 now. And here's Morant outside. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Edwards. Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The first one falls. Memphis making a switch here. And both free throws good for Edwards. Now Kennard. That'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler, and it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's Edwards. And there's a pick. Pass to McCain. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wells. Offline with a three. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound to the wing, right side. Here's McCain. Drills it from deep. And the 76ers lead by 2. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Here's Pippen. Aldama outside. Right side Bain. Takes the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's McCain. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Edwards. It's deflected. Going all the way to the rack. Pulls up for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Pippen. And again, it's Memphis missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Butler, good. Grizzlies trail by 7. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pulls up on the wing, and out of bounds. The 76ers will take it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Here's Grimes. Over Bain. Grimes' shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Bain, no good.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Denied by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Here's Grimes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Grizzlies trail by 7. He takes it in. Pass to Bain. Poke loose. Outside Morant. Shoots over Maxey. And again, it's Memphis missing. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Morant. Off target from three-point range. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Grimes. The three-pointer off the mark.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Embiid misses.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Wells misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 4.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within 1.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Oubre. It falls! Here's Morant.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. All right, Allie, thank you.